and the world. All-star festivities at its finest. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here with my partners Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now it's time for the Foot Locker three-point contest. The long-range assassins of the NBA have come together to show off their skills from beyond the arc.
Well, right next to me, I've got somebody who knows a thing or two about winning this event. So tell us what it takes to do just that, Steve.
Well, I did win the event once, Clark, in '97, and it really is a matter of finding a rhythm. The game comes so fast, the shots are coming one after the other. You've got to get into a groove, get into a rhythm, and then just let it ride.
So it'll be Paul Pierce here. He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can. And Clark, as you know, there's a money ball in each of the 5 racks worth double. That's 25 shots to get a maximum of 30.
And the corner threes are only 22 feet, but the other three-point stations are 23 feet 9 inches. So those are the longest shots.
And to me, the corner shot is the easiest of any of them. So it's important to get off to a quick start here from that corner spot. Maybe get 5 or 6 quick points.
Up to 10 now. 11 on the board. That gives him 12. Money ball, no good. That's 13. Now 14. Up to 15 now.
Good momentum here to close it out.
And now is 16. 17 on the board. He finishes off the round with 19 points. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go.
So it'll be Steve Kerr here.
Steve Kerr, one of the great three-point shooters in league history. On 4 separate occasions, he shot over 50% from long range. Now, that is what you call a laser. Well, like they say, Steve, and it's true, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So it's essential that a player keeps a fast pace and gets to all 25 balls before the buzzer.
Yeah, and it's really a balance, Clark, because you can't race through them either. If you do, you're going to fall out of your rhythm. So it's a fine line between being focused and being quick, and you've got to find that balance.
Steve, you're really looking pretty sharp out there, fella. Very nice.
He is, Clark. You're right. Steve, what do you think about how three-point shooting has evolved over the years?
Well, more and more guys are shooting the three, guys. I mean, these days you get 4, 5, 6 players on a team that shoot multiple threes, so it's become a very popular shot.
And that pushes him all the way to the #1 spot.
He's able to total 21 points in the round. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls, and those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
And here we go with Kyle Korver.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration through all 5 racks.
Yeah, I think it is the hardest thing, Clark, because you're just not used to taking 25 shots in 1 minute. I mean, nobody does that. Even in practice, you don't really do it that way. So it's a very foreign feeling when you're out there, and you've got to maintain that focus.
Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that. 5 points now. 6. 7 points. He's 0 for 3 on money balls. That could cost him. Now 8 points. 9 points.
Nothing to it for Kyle Korver. He's got it rolling now.
And that's his 4th straight. Down to the final rack. That gives him 12.
Nice finish. Well done.
Make that 14. 14 points is his total as the round comes to a close. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
There were a few ups and downs, but overall, it turned out to be a fairly decent round.
Yeah, I'd give him kind of a B+ for that one. You hope for more, but it probably lived up to a reasonable expectation for him.
And so here we go now with Craig Hodges.
How about the record of Craig Hodges in this event? 3 victories, tied for the most with Larry Bird. Hodges, one of the best shooters of all time.
And he needs at least 14 here to remain in contention.
He's got to focus here. He's got to be good. Not great, but just good enough.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
His 5th consecutive miss. Can't get the money ball. He needs 8 points more. No good. That's 8 straight. He's got 8. One last rack remains.
5 points more to stay in it.
And he's done. Out.
Yep, he won't have enough to make the next round.
Well, just wasn't falling for him here tonight.
He scores 13 points in the round. So it'll be Drazen Petrovic here. He's got to get at least 14.
Well, his first couple of racks are important, Kevin. If he can get going early, then I think he'll feel very confident going into the latter racks.
2 points. Now 3 points. Money ball, no good. 4 points. He's got 5.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
Can't get the money ball.
7 more points to stay in contention.
8 points. He's got 9. 5 big points on that rack alone.
2 more to stay in it.
Ooh, he is getting it done right now. As it stands now, he's in a tie for 3rd.
That's exactly the score he needed to get himself into 3rd place and secure a spot in the finals. Yes, sir. And that puts him in a 2nd place tie now.
He racks up 20 points in the round. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Well, the way he closed out the round was the most important and the most impressive thing. I mean, he just caught fire at the right time and really turned in an impressive performance.
And so here's the chosen one now. It can be a big advantage going last. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify. He'll need 19 points to make the next round.
Well, he's an excellent shooter, guys, and it's going to be tough, but I think he can get it done.
Now with 6. That's 7. Drains the money ball. Points on the board.
He needs 8 more points to advance.
2 racks remaining. That's 4 in a row now. Hits for 15.
3 more points to advance.
Make it 17. That one ties him up for 3rd. He's tied for 2nd.
Matches the best score right there.
That puts him at the top of the heap.
24 points for him. He'll take that. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Yeah, he had a good time out there. He hit a few in a row, and then he was off and running. I mean, he ended up burying 11 straight.
Stojakovic has got the honors of being able to go into the finals as the top scorer from the qualifying round.
And just amazing scores up to this point. I mean, these guys have pushed each other to new heights this year. I love it.
Well, this is what you hope for coming into the shootout. Just great shooters at the top of their game battling it out.
So it'll be Drazen Petrovic here. He's got to improve on his score from the last round if he wants to have a shot to win it.
The last ball in each rack, the money ball, is such a key in the shootout. I mean, knocking those down makes up for a lot of other misses.
And that's why I think you see guys maybe take a split second longer on each money ball. Clark, you'll see them race through the first 4 and then little hesitation, real focus on that last one.
He's at 14. Hits for 15. And he's made all 3 money balls. And that's his 4th straight. Makes it to 19. Now 20. He's hot now, his 7th consecutive basket. 24. 24 points for him. He'll take that. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
And here we go with Steve Kerr. Well, this will be tough. Even to tie. He's got to have 23 points. 2 points.
Steve Kerr looking a lot younger than he actually is. Very good rhythm out there on that stroke. That's our very own Steve Kerr doing that. I can't believe that, Kevin.
That's a surprise, but you got to love it, Clark. Only during All-Star Weekend, baby, where you see stuff like this. He's out there with the big boys, so to speak.
And handling his business,
he is, right? Grabbing the lumber. Take his swings at it. Good for him.
Just glad they let the old-timers come back every once in a while.
Steve, can you still knock down the triples like that? What we're seeing right there?
Clark, I'm I'm telling you, I caught Steve down on the floor earlier practicing.
Trying to sneak in some practice, huh?
Exactly. Getting his throws up there and getting that rhythm down. I think he's got it.
Yeah, but the problem was I was winded after like 30 seconds. I'm not in very good shape anymore, guys.
Oh, and with that miss, he's out.
Unlucky here in the final round.
Yeah, just couldn't get any momentum moving forward.
His score sits at 18 points for the round. And so here's the chosen one now. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last. And he knows exactly what the target is. And just to tie it up, he's going to need 24.
Boy, a nice run here.
Get 6 points from that rack. Yep. He's got 8. Now 9 points. 2 of 2 on the money balls.
There you go.
That's his 5th consecutive make.
3 good racks in a row, shooting the ball well.
8 more points and he'll tie things up.
17 on the board. Now up to 18. He's made all 4 money balls. 4 points more to win. 24 points for him. He'll take that. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
Well, the key was he cashed in on every single money ball. 5 for 5 on the last ball in each rack. That's just huge. That saves your round.
So it'll be Drazen Petrovic here. A nice long 60 seconds here in this tiebreaker. You want to get to as many as possible, hopefully to get through all 5 racks. 1 point. 2 points. Gets the money ball. He's got 5. Now with 6. He's up to 7. He posts a total of just 7 points. And so here's the chosen one now. 60 seconds on the clock. He knows the number to beat. Let's go. 1 point. That's 2. Now 3 points. And that's his 4th straight. He comes away with 4 points on that rack. He's got 5, 6. He's up to 7. And that's his 4th straight.
Hot right out of the gates.
Finishes with 11. And as we close out the Foot Locker three-point contest, we can safely say that one man shooting tonight was absolutely remarkable. This year's champion, the chosen one.
It was a great event. There's always so much excitement packed into the three-point contest.
Yeah, no question, Clark. Those were some real theatrics we saw out there today.
And the drama, the excitement, this year's three-point contest had it all. And it was our pleasure to bring it to you. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my partners, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, thank you, everyone,